Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Broscussions. I'm Frank Engel.
Young Kaufman.
And Ariel Espinoza. I meant to say Michael Pendleton.
Mr. Espinoza.
Yes.
You purchased Battlefield Hardline on Tuesday. Let's
boy,
begin with your review of it.
I believe it was one of Battlefield's greatest games ever made. With the new game modes and the fact that it's like a TV show instead of a, game, it just keeps me interested. And the multiplayer is hot. That's hot. Hotwire mode is the best of the best of the best, sir. You get in a car and go as fast as you can and blow people up. You can't really ask for more. It's amazing. If you want to take an airboat on the highway, go for it. You can. You could drive a couch. It's awesome.
I've watched you play it. I've watched you play campaign and multiplayer. To me, from what I see of the campaign seems really creative with their setup.
Mm-hmm.
But it also seems like with that setup, with it only having 10 episodes, that it's a little shorter than most Battlefield games. Do you find that with each episode?
The episodes can be long or short, really. They're kind of different, but they're really good enough to make up for the short ones. And it doesn't focus on, blowing stuff up and getting into big gunfights and battles. I mean, it focuses a good bit on stealth, which usually I don't like, but for this game I found it enjoyable. And instead of killing people, you can choose to arrest them or tase them, which is fun.
Or I'll use the nightstick.
Yeah, or you can just beat them. Hot. It's hot. And you can flash your badge at them, and they just all drop their guns, and they're like, I'm a dumb criminal. Not really, but you get the gist.
Yeah. From what I've seen in the multiplayer, it looks like your average Battlefield. That's set. The multiplayer they seem more urban.
Yeah.
Like rather than desert and like war zones, it's urban environments.
Yeah.
Is
Housing developments and stuff.
Yeah. Is that pretty much every map, or did I have some desert?
They have some desert environments, but a lot of them, aren't like, just an open place. There's still houses, but there's really good positions to like snipe or do whatever. There's still their open areas, but a lot of it is more urban. Like there's one where you can protect the bank vault, and a lot of it's inside close quarters.
Since they're no longer soldiers, are fighter jets still available?
Yep. Helicopter.
They got helicopters. I haven't seen them yet.
Alright. Has Levolution returned? The destructible skyscrapers? Have they returned for Hardline?
I've seen videos of it. I haven't seen anybody do it yet while I was playing, but I haven't really played too many maps. Been kind of sticking to Hotwire.
Okay. What about you, Dylan?
I played it. I mean, the reason the only thing I don't like about the episodes is, like, you've already played the actual game, and you want to go again, except like, say, veteran. See, I'd like to have the chance to, like, skip through the commercials, have shows like that. That's the only thing I don't like. And I got another question, Michael.
Yes,
Why'd you download it instead of buy it?
Because it was sold out.
I went back to that.
Because I bought it day one.
Kelly bought it day one. He went to Walmart.
Yeah.
He went to Walmart after work, and that was after I got off from the review.
Because when I called, they were completely out. They sold out for midnight release.
Oh, you was getting it at midnight?
I got it that day, pretty much. They said it was going to be another week or so before they got more.
I went to Walmart the other day. I didn't see any in the shop.
They had them, a bunch of them, because they had them, like, on the, where they show, like, the main thing that comes out. Yeah. But you walk towards the cash register, the one in Lincoln, the Walmart in Lincoln, and it's got a big thing of like Xbox One, PS4 and stuff.
Yeah.
Hardline.
Me personally, I'm gonna hold off on getting Hardline. Wait till I get my internet set up. And I'm still torn between getting PS4 or PS3 version. You have PS3, Josh has PS4. That's my struggle. I could get both, but that's $120 for the same game in different systems, which is stupid. So, and plus, I wasn't too excited about Hardline to begin with. So,
You could get it for PS3 and play Destiny with Josh, and then that with me. By God.
that's true. That's probably what I'll end up doing. But my focus right now is getting Destiny, and I'm freaking late to that party. I'm 6 months late to Destiny.
I couldn't stand Destiny.
Never played it.
It's just doing. I can't stand doing the same thing over and over 3 or 4 times. And you do it for like every place you go to. Just. It got on my nerves.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll get on my nerves too, but it's just the fact that the game's supposed to stick around. That series is supposed to stick around for 10 years, and I'll evolve. And plus, the next game they make probably won't be like this one. They might change a good bit of it. Like Titanfall, they announced they're working on Titanfall 2. There's a rumor it's going to be an open world exploration game, which is a huge leap from the first one.
Yeah,
It'll be interesting.
what I like about the Hardline, I like how it's like cops and robbers. Not everybody's gonna be a military, but you never know. You might get to a lot of crime.
Yeah.
But I just like that because, like Michael said, you can arrest people and stuff. You can do that on multiplayer.
Yeah. It's hard.
It's hard,
People
yeah,
like
because
to shoot at
everybody. Yeah. I got gang rage. That's
Mhm.
the other night.
I did too. Kept getting shot out of a van.
I was sniping. I was sitting there, and every time I snick my head around the corner, pop, I'm dead.
I like getting up to a good position and then on hot wire with people, flying with cars all over the place. Just I like to set up where I can see them coming for a good bit or see them going away, and you can hang out of the vehicle now. I like to take one shot at the head, pop them out, pop both out, and then go for the driver. I've got to where I could hit both of them perfectly each time with a sniper in the head, which is awesome. I feel epic every time I do it.
What pisses me off though is there's people like you want to get in the car with somebody, they won't let you. It's like as soon as I get in the car, oh, I'm gone.
I don't have that problem.
I have.
Usually people just stop for me even when I don't want it.
Yes,
Well, bottom line, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate the campaign?
I rated it a 9.
9? What about the multiplayer?
Out of 10. Give it a 10.
So, multiplayer's perfect, campaign is near perfect.
Yeah, it's basically perfect.
From what I've seen of Hardline, I'll give it what I give the other Battlefields. The campaign, for me, from what I've seen you play, if I were to play it myself, I'd probably rate it a 7. Multiplayer, I'd give it an 8.
Nice.
Because it's fun to watch.
Mhm.
But me personally, I don't really like playing the Battlefield games. I like watching you play, but I don't like playing them myself. The campaigns don't suck me in with Battlefield. I don't know. I'm not sure why.
I feel like this one would because it's more like a crime drama. It is a crime drama.
Yeah.
And crime drama is one of my favorite genres. And multiplayer, as you both know, multiplayer gets me. Call of Duty goes.
That was hilarious. The videos Michael saying, "Oh God, oh Jesus."
Oh God! We'll have to show them to you guys one day.
One of these years.
Dylan, what's your bottom line on it?
I played a little bit of both. I ain't played the whole thing. I mean, Kelly, my mom's boyfriend's been playing. I rate it like out of 9.
For the campaign?
Yeah.
What about the multiplayer?
Multiplayer, I'll rate it as a 9 also. I guess I gotta get used to it because I ain't really played many Call of Duty. I mean,
since I haven't played it myself, let's not count mine. But from the Bros,
Mm-hmm. 909.
it'll be a 37 out of 40. So I averaged out about 90.
That's good. That's
We'll
good.
give it a 90% rating on Battlefield Hardline. Alright, so we're going to do things differently with this episode. We're going to do a free episode, so the Broscussions couple are going to be here. We're just going to kind of feed off of each other.
The cup needed a break.
Yeah. So
Yep, we'll start in the mail. It'll get so hot.
I guess while we're on the topic of video games, we can go over upcoming video games again. Because since we mentioned them last, some details have popped up on some upcoming games, such as E3.
Mm-hmm.
We've got constant rumors coming in about E3,
Nice.
and some details on some games that we're excited about have new information available. So, Michael, do you want to start on the upcoming games you're excited about?
I'm still stoked about the thing. Fallout 4, and I really want to play Evolve still.
Like I've said before, a couple of friends at work have played Evolve.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them like it, some of them can't stand it. You said you don't like the repetitiveness of Destiny.
Yeah.
They say Evolve is worse than that. That's coming from a guy who was, that's all he talked about for months.
Mm-hmm.
He rents it from Family Video, takes it back the next day.
Ooh.
But does he hate it or you know?
He hates it. He rented it for 5 days and went try it out 5 days. The very next day he takes it back and gets Dying Light.
I'm like, I watched Josh play it, and it looks really good.
It does.
I kind of want it.
I didn't think I'd like it because I didn't like Dead Island. But
Yeah.
it looks really good on PS4.
Yeah.
Are those the only games, or do you want to go into more detail about Fallout 4? Have you heard any more rumors on it?
I haven't heard anything else on it, but I'm just still excited that it hurts. And I can't really give many updates for E3, but I could give you not really an update, but it's more like an update on my life.
Yeah.
About getting a computer instead of a console.
Yeah, so you were wanting a PS4, but now you're definitely getting a gaming PC.
Yeah, I've got to. All my game choices just open up to all these games that will never even come to console. Games that not many people accept in the PC world know. There's like millions of games that exist out there that you can't play unless you have a PC.
Well, while we were on the topic of game reviews, you partially covered it in the previous episode, I believe.
Yeah.
Why don't you do a full review on The Hunter?
Buy it now. Well, subscribe now. It's amazing. It's a subscription game, but it's free to play. But once you subscribe to it, you can hunt anything, anywhere. You do have to use real world money to get guns and equipment by purchasing in-game money. $5 gets you 500, 10 gets you 1,000, and as you go up, you get better deals like everything else. You know. If you're free to play, you could just buy in-game money instead of subscribing, and then buy a hunting license for the animal you want to hunt. But once you subscribe, depending on the plan you buy, you get a basic subscription, or you can get an advanced subscription. And the advanced gives you free stuff, like free guns and stuff, and you can use that along with buying the in-game money and buying better weapons to hunt bigger animals, more animals. You can buy your calls, blinds, clothes, scents, calls, anything you want, and it's amazing. In fact, sitting in my aunt's house, I killed a moose. I killed a moose in her house. A moose. And a turkey. I shot a turkey on her computer.
Illegally or
Legally. And I dropped it. And I bought a new gun. I bought a .308, so now I can hunt pretty much anything. It's exciting. You can hunt in exotic places like I can't even pronounce them. Persiansfeld. Persiansfeld. You can hunt goose, roe deer, red stag. Oh, good lord, they're huge. And pheasant, anything. I don't know. Kangaroo. You can hunt kangaroo. Who wouldn't want to shoot a kangaroo in the face? Just picking, but yeah, you get the idea.
So, what do you rate the hunter?
11.
11?
11.
So is it like your all-time favorite game ever?
My favorite thing in the world is a simulation rather than an actual game a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Which is another reason I'm leaning for the PC. Because all the simulators out there for hunting, fishing, life, who cares? It's on the PC. And they came out with a new game and they're still updating a lot of it. And they give you a weekly update to add more stuff into the game. And they are like one-on-one with the people that play it. Like, you can take surveys each week. Everybody can send them messages on stuff they want in the game. And right now, I sent in, one of my surveys, and within 2 days, I got like a reply, and they put an update in the game, and they're working on getting dogs into the game so you can hunt with dogs and bird dogs, anything really, and new guns, new ammo, new calls, and they're even working on new animals. And part of the survey was, what would you want to see more? What animals would you want to see in the game? And they're going to add more upland birds, including doves. And they're talking about putting in a system where you could plant your own field, manage your own field, and then hunt it when you're ready. And that's going to be awesome.
That sounds highly detailed.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazingly detailed. That's why I like it. I like to simulate what I'm doing. And
I watched you play it a few days ago at Josh's house on his computer, and you were duck hunting. To me, it looks like it bored me too much, but I'm not getting a gaming PC anytime soon.
Yeah.
So I won't be playing it full time myself, or to give it a try.
And the fact that it's a simulation, it can almost train you for hunting season because of the stuff you got to go through to hunt the animal. Like, say you buy a deer feeder or hog feeder or whatever you want, or a bear bait barrel, you could walk to wherever you want to on the map. Like, time goes in real time in the game, and walking, you have to actually walk the distance. If you walk a mile in the game, it takes the same amount of time as if you were going to walk a mile in real life, which I love. Like, I don't want me to walk 2 feet and then be there. I want it to take me time to get there, like I'm actually doing it for the hunt. And so you could walk an hour and a half away on the game, set up a deer feeder, and set up a tree stand on the edge of wherever you're hunting if you want to, and then set up a campsite which works as like a spawn point. So then the next day you can get on and spawn right by your tree stand, climb up, and look over at your deer feeder, and there could be herds of deer just eating around it, and you don't really have to work much for it. It's awesome. And you could actually set the feeder to disperse at certain times, but you still got to buy the food for it. And it's awesome.
So you highly recommend the hunt?
Highly recommend.
And you said they're having a new expansion come out called Fun.
Yeah, it's actually already came out, and like I said, with the weekly updates, they literally update it every week, making it better and better. And Primal is the same concept, except instead of animals, you got dinosaurs.
Have you played Primal yet?
Haven't played Primal. I plan on getting it when I get the gaming PC, because instead of a subscription service or anything, you can just buy the game. And right now it's $20, but I'm going to wait for the summer sale when games like that go on sale for 99 cents.
Oh, yeah.
Which is another reason to lean toward PC. 99-cent games.
Alright, well, so Fallout 4 and
PC gaming.
yeah, so those are what you were looking forward to?
Oh yeah. Oh, and another thing about Steam. Some games like Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, during their sales, they'll just give them out for free. You just download it, done. It's amazing. I love their sales. They have a winter sale, summer sale, and random flash sales. Not hard it.
Alright, Bill, what about your upcoming games?
Really don't have one. I mean, I don't keep up with the game.
Oh, why is that?
I just don't.
Or you not much of a gamer?
No.
Well,
I'm not much. The only person that keeps me informed is my boyfriend Kelly. Talks about all new games people either try to buy or something.
well, thank you for your input.
Oh yeah.
Well, for the Nintendo Wii U, I'm looking forward to, said a billion times, Legend of Zelda. They still have no title for the game. We won't know till E3. They're going to give us a release date and the final title. And Legend of Zelda Wii U excites me. It's the first fully open world Zelda. Now, all Zelda games are open world. You can do whatever you want to, but you kind of have to work your way to open up the world. This one is supposed to give you full access to the world right from the beginning, kind of like Grand Theft Auto 5 did, where you didn't have to do certain portions of the map before all of it. So, and it's going to be seamless. You don't have to do the dungeons in a certain order. You can do them in any order you please. Link is supposed to have a new. He's pretty much a hunter. His most prominent weapon besides his sword and shield is the bow and arrow. And he actually has a bullet time effect thing, where you jump off the horse and in midair, he draws his bow, and in slow motion you hit your enemy.
Nice. Headshot.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. From what I've seen in gameplay, enemies actually have health bars over their heads now. So, I'm just looking forward to it. Zelda is one of my all-time favorite series. And every time a new Zelda game is announced, I'm all over it. The only ones I don't particularly care for are the handheld ones. They don't immerse me as much. But console, I'm all over that.
All of them.
Yeah. Now back in 2011, I was highly disappointed with Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. It didn't really interest me. But whenever it interested the hell out of me before it came out, but whenever I actually played through the game, it disappointed me because not only did you not have a full world to explore, you had small pockets of land that you explored, but you were doing puzzle solving on your way to a dungeon. And then you continued the puzzle solving in the dungeon, fought the boss, went back to the sky, to the hub world, Skyloft, and then you just went to the next section of land. So it disappointed me, but this one's supposed to go back to the series roots, and it's going to change the conventions of it. So that's why it excites me. Xbox One, I'm looking forward to Gears of War 4. There's not a whole lot of detail on Gears of War 4 except that it's supposed to go back to the series roots, which I don't think it really went far from third-person shooter. You know. But I've loved the Gears of War series. It's one of the primary reasons I got my Xbox 360 alongside Halo.
I don't play much, but when I played Judgment, all I played was the beta.
The multiplayer.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, I like the multiplayer of Judgment. When I played it here, the beta. It's been a while, but I didn't care for Judgment. They felt more arcadey. I mean, if that's what they're talking about, return to the series roots, I understand.
That's why I don't like Call of Duty. Way too arcadey. Well, that goes along with the simulation thing, really. I like you to actually put me in a battlefield, like Battlefield, and just, not have tiny maps and unrealistic sniping.
Yeah.
I like the graphics, I like the physics, I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Can't stand just putting me in a tiny map and being done with it. I want to work my prey. Yeah.
Well, see, when I look at a game, I don't look at the multiplayer aspect. I
Yep.
always focus on the campaign.
Yep.
Always. That's my first goal is with the game is to see if it has a good campaign worth playing. Because, you know, I haven't had internet. I'm getting it this week, so I may look more into the multiplayer side of it. But I've always focused on campaign. And if a game doesn't have a good campaign, I usually don't get it. I mean, how else can I do it?
Yeah.
That's partially why I'm late to the Destiny party.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have internet in the party. But into my next game, since there's not a whole lot of details on 4, the other one is Halo 5 Guardians. I'm super excited about it. I love Halo. I got the Master Chief Collection, and when I got my Xbox One about a month ago, and I let me relive all those games I've played over the years since I was little. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but Halo, I love it. And I've watched the beta gameplay of Halo 5 Guardians, and I'm loving the changes that they've made to it. That's one thing I like about Halo 4. I love the fact that there is a sprint. I know a lot of people don't like that. The purists, you know, I don't mind the sprint. I always hated that about the original Halos.
Yeah.
Because your walking speed was slow, and to get anywhere quickly, you had to jump.
You know what? I love Halo. I really do. I like it a lot. It's hot. Okay.
It's hot.
It's hot. But there's one thing I don't like about it. The sprinting, I could get past not sprinting. I could work with that. But I like to be able to actually aim my gun.
Yeah.
I don't like that you can't aim, and many
It's
times
just got crosses.
yeah, it's just kind of like a little circle or
Yeah.
some kind of reticle.
I don't like it.
I like to be able to like hold the other trigger or button or whatever and be able to aim the gun
See?
while I shoot.
That's a change to Halo 5. You can now aim down the sights.
Oh, thank God.
Certain weapons, like the pistols and stuff, but
Yeah.
like the assault rifle.
Yeah.
You know, considering it has that big screen showing your ammo count, I'm not sure if you can aim down the sights on that. But I have.
You won't.
But I have watched the beta extensively. You know, all the videos I can on it. Like, you now have armor abilities. That's back from Reach. Like, you can now double jump, just like in Destiny. I mean, it's inspired a lot by Destiny. Like, you know that move in Destiny, I don't recall what it is, but like, you jump to the air and then you slam down from ground pound.
Yeah.
Whatever. You can do that in Halo 5.
Nice.
And
They had some stuff like that in 4.
they did.
Yeah, in the multiplayer.
Oh, see, I didn't play the multiplayer. I just played the campaign.
I swear you do some of it in the campaign.
You might have, but I didn't play Halo 4 multiplayer.
Not just on multiplayer, on the campaign.
Campaign, I played through the campaign, I don't think. Because the campaign was pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
But I loved Halo 4's campaign. The main villain of Halo 4 is one of my favorites. The Didact. He's such a badass. But anyways, yeah, Halo 5 Guardians, I'm really looking forward to it. And PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4, I'm looking forward to Uncharted 4. I played
No, I like Uncharted. I
Yeah.
like Uncharted.
played the first 3. I love them. Brings back memories when I play them. And Uncharted 4, the gameplay I've seen, the graphics are so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think we both watched it.
yeah. The 15-minute gameplay.
Yeah.
Thing.
I still haven't beat the first one.
You started to
I
be great.
keep wanting to get around to it, but I never can.
The first one, I'll admit, it took me a while before I even bought the game and played through it. It was worth it. I mean, the only thing that disappointed me about Uncharted, the build up at the end of the game and then the final boss battle, it's just a quick time event.
Yeah.
This one, Uncharted 2 had a final boss, a really good one, but it was hard as hell. And Uncharted 3 had the best. It was a fist fight, which is always good in the game. Because fist fights are either long, drug out, and very personal, or they're very quick and epic. And Uncharted 3 was that. It was a quick fist fight, and the whole city is collapsing around you, and you're pretty much on this pillar,
Nice.
shaking. Now, Uncharted 4 is supposed to be Nathan Drake's swan song. That's why I call it, just the same, cool and different.
It's
Yes. And Uncharted 4 is supposed to feature his brother, Sam, I want to say. Sam Drake. What the hell ever. Anyways,
That name.
he's supposed to be a major character
Yep.
in this one. So, my hopes for Uncharted 4 is that it mixes the best of the first three without any weaknesses of them. And a big weakness in Uncharted is the campaigns are pretty long. You got 20-something chapters, but most of it feels drag out about halfway through. They tend to drag out. I hope this campaign is more tightly packed with and gets more to the point. You know what I mean?
But a lot of action.
That, or they can just make it awesome. You can have it fucking awesome without the action.
Yeah.
Honestly. Yeah. Pretty much, I wanted to have Uncharted 3's style of storytelling with The Last of Us' quiet moments. That's what I
another
want.
one. That's what's too.
The Last of Us 2, we don't have too many details on at all. But The Last of Us,
One of my favorite games ever.
I still haven't beat it on PS4. I haven't gone on to it. I know I'm bad. I'm bad.
Actually, you know what? I got another one I can look forward to. Red Dead Redemption.
I was going to get to that.
Well, then I said, go ahead. Keep on where you left off and then work up to it.
Well, hang on before we get to Al. Have you ever done a marathon of nothing but Uncharted?
An Uncharted marathon?
Like where you pretty much beat one, then you go to the next.
I have.
Yeah. Pretty neat how they line up.
Yeah, the games do line up. If you play them and space them out, you still enjoy it. But if you marathon any series, that's awesome. But Uncharted in particular, the shit Nathan Drake goes through, bad luck follows him.
When I was younger, I used to be able to marathon games, but it's hard for me to really get into them games.
I can't play a game no longer than 30 to an hour is my max.
I can't really. I don't know why. I can't sit here and just do that. I'll play it for an hour max, and then I'll switch over, play a game on my phone, or clean up now because I get bored and start cleaning, and then I'll come back to it, play it a little longer. I just can't sit here and do it. I don't know why.
Depending on the game, I can sit down and play it for hours, or I play in short bursts.
Yeah, I don't know why. I used to be able to sit there all day and play it.
Yeah. I can do that with Mass Effect or Zelda. And sometimes Grand Theft Auto, but you don't really progress the story. You just play. Switching to my next one. The PlayStation 4, it's not an exclusive to PlayStation 4, but I will get it for the PS4. Mass Effect 4. I'm a huge fan of Mass Effect, as I've said many times over the years. And Mass Effect 4, there's not a whole lot of details on it at all, but I'm incredibly excited for what I'm going to see. And the big one, Red Dead Redemption 2, or whatever they call it. I will get it for PS4 as well.
I'll get rid of it. That'd probably be my only next game.
It'll be called Red Dead Fun Johnson III. I don't know why.
But yeah, Red Dead Redemption. I got it back on my PS3 in 2010, a few months after it came out, and I saved up my money for a while, and I finally bought it myself. That was a good accomplishment of mine. And I played the game religiously and beat the storyline in 5 days. Because
that's a game I can sit there and play.
Yeah. I love Red Dead Redemption.
It's sort of like Grand Theft Auto.
It's fun by some people. Rockstar.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want, and if you feel like it, you can do missions.
Yeah. And with Red Dead Redemption, it was one of the few Rockstar games that I actually played the storyline only. I did not play around whatsoever until I beat it. That story was that good.
Yeah, it kept me that interested. I did the same thing.
Yeah. And it was unlike Grand Theft Auto. Like with Grand Theft Auto, if I want to play the story and I'm in that mood, I'll usually get a taxi or something to take me to my next mission. With Red Dead Redemption, I was perfectly fine walking across the train tracks or just walking. Get on my horse and go. Follow the road, you know? I didn't mind doing that with Red Dead Redemption.
The scenery.
Just imagine Red Dead Redemption
Mm-hmm.
on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Okay? Imagine it with the graphics of the current year.
Damn.
Those graphics.
I can already imagine.
You probably throw up.
Yes. I'm excited for it. That's up there with my most highly anticipated game. And that's all from me, so I got a bucket list there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see. What do y'all want to get into next?
I got one.
Discussion. Okay.
Over the past 2 years, my hunting bone went into hibernation.
I think we've already discussed that.
We discussed games too.
Well,
We need to cover this.
There will be videos.
Within the past, probably month, I call it a month, my hunting bone has,
Been tickled.
I've got the itch in it. I feel it waking up, and it's building a rage inside of me. And this year, well, it's not just the hunting bone, it's the hunting and fishing and life and gun bone.
A little bit of everything.
I want to get my guns set up all purtified and not stock. I want to soup them up and get them along with my hunting skills
Yeah.
set up this year. And I want to hunt till I can't hunt anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm so pumped about this hunting season and getting my guns all qualified that I can say I'm a proud member of the NRA now. I even got a hat. And
Should we wearing it?
I should be. Excuse my fat.
NRA. I unfortunately could not afford to join the NRA at the gun show yesterday. I'll have to wait till the next gun show.
How much
I know
was
that's so un-American of me. $30. Bills drained me this time around, so I went to the gun show with a whopping $15.
Nice. I want to clean.
See, what you know was.
How'd you? Hold on. You went with 20 and you got the NRA for 30. How?
They don't bill you for another week or two.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, you put them in food.
Crap! I'm upset. I'm
See,
upset.
Wow, you just realized that?
Technically, I went with nothing.
How'd you get 20?
I had 20 cash, and I bought
Well,
some bows and nano.
you
and
came with 20, you left with nothing.
technically, I came with 20 and came out
Okay,
30 in the hole.
I have an idea. Fuck man. Who cares? He's got shit. I'm on
I'm in
now.
already.
He's fucking already.
I get to go to meetings.
That's
And I get to go to meetings and go to other community stuff. Oh, well, I actually like to support gun rights.
Me too. But my God, when they sit there, everybody talks. When you got 500 in there talking, and you go one by one, 2 minutes long.
Well, I would believe it'd be worth it to not support Obama. If you're just sitting there, if you want to, I mean, go for it. But I'm going to stand for my rights.
Yeah.
It'd be nice. Boom, boom, pa-choom. That's not even a word.
Did you ever
But-
clean my gun?
I'm getting around to it. I got to get all my stuff out. I got to clean a bunch of guns now.
Alright, as you were saying about your hunting bone, though,
I'm excited. I'm planning on buying a bunch of stuff this year. And I'm hunting. I even want to turkey hunt this year.
I have several goals planned too. The skeet range, as Josh warned me before, is a very humbling experience. I thought I was going to go in there and I'd be just as good as I was a year and a half ago. I sucked so bad. It hurt. We played 2 rounds, so that's what, 50 shots?
Yeah.
I got less than 10.
Damn!
I got less than 10.
I think
I'm
on
rusty
average,
as hell.
I think on average I got 35, 40. Hopefully.
Josh got up there.
Yeah.
And the thing was, Josh, before, he was like, I'm fine if I hit one, but I know I'm not going to get many. He was killing it.
Yeah, he even talked to me on the
He
phone.
probably
before.
doubted it because he's probably been up there several times before us.
He's like,
That don't matter. He still whoops some ass.
Yeah,
he's like, I kind of don't even want to go because you and Frank are just going to like murder me. And
Ooh. I was surprised. Oh my God. He was using the Remington 870, which right there gives you an advantage because that gun's an American classic. You were using the ULD's Professional. Semi-auto. Modeled after the Remington 1187. I was using a Mossberg Maverick, which all
It
you
is American.
Yeah, all you haters out there. Anyways, all you haters out there who say Mossberg sucks compared to Remington, yes. I mean, I love the Maverick because of how cheap it is and it still gets the job done. But in this case, my argument would be invalid because the Remington whooped ass, the Gildies whooped my ass, and Mossberg.
What choke did you have?
I had modified. Josh had
That's
improved
That's
cylinder.
why.
You had full.
What the hell, Michael?
He was still killing. No,
Oh, well.
no, you didn't go because you were up in the mountains being a bitch.
No, I was working my ass
Being a little bitch, slept at 1 o'clock and then going outside and then putting off to 4
What
o'clock.
the hell? I was
Working
up at
2
6
hours.
o'clock.
Oh, what? You getting defensive? Hit me.
you want to cry? I got a rag. That's my cry rag, but you can borrow
You
it.
want some wine?
It's soaked.
I used it after the ski range. After the ski range, though, I needed to calm down from crying, and we went to Rankin Lake. That place is beautiful. Oh,
You need that chemical.
yeah. Well, went to Rankin Lake, sat on the pier. It was so peaceful. Stayed till sunset, left, and then we went to Josh's house, watched him play Destiny, watched Turner. I provide comic relief. And that's how our weekend went. This is how we conclude our weekend with Broscussions.
And we plan on doing it again this weekend.
Yeah,
Except this time going out on the boat.
possible. Hopefully, the weather cooperates.
True.
Who's boat?
Rankin
Like-
Lake. Let's
Oh, yeah, that's right. What would you say?
Anything basket.
Well,
My candle.
but going along those lines of me sucking, I do want to keep going to the ski range and bring back my flare. If I ever had it, I don't know. But
The only other day I could literally remember,
Just
Most-
a shot.
that would be cool.
yeah, my Springfield, I've let my dad. That's his primary
Yeah.
single shot, so I'll let him use it. And that's the only single shot. I had your raw seed, but it's extra full, so that would have like been a huge disadvantage.
I forgot about that.
It's still at my house. I haven't used it at all. Yeah. But I do want to get. Well, let me go over some guns I want to get this year in each category. You
Go
can
for
too. You both can. Well, with the shotgun category, I do want to get a Remington 870.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because using Josh's, that was the most I'd ever used his at the ski range.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we were switching off, and oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Have a perfect fit.
Yeah, I've used yours a good bit, and I've used his, but using it in that situation, I love it. But I also want, this probably a far-fetched, Remington 1187 as a semi. But I'd like to get a Yildiz like yours, but I don't want to have the same gun as you because each gun should be a signature.
You could get just a different chemical one. They make different brands, though.
I know, but the other option, I love this company,
Over
H&R.
Yeah.
H&R makes a
Yeah.
semi-auto for the same price as the Yildiz.
Mm-hmm.
And theirs is also modeled after the 1187.
I still want a good over-under. So
You get that Maverick.
Yeah, I still plan on getting a hunter at some point.
Yes.
The Hunter.
It's your destiny.
Destiny! Oh! The Gears of War just keep turning. It's almost Judgment Day.
Oh God, we're on fire.
I think I'm done.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
I was
about
making sure nothing else. Holy,
it. After that, we might just have to buy a goat somewhere.
Yeah.
Anyways, so in the shotgun category, I want to get a new shotgun. I
Or
was
in
watching.
scientific terms, shotgunus capanus. I'm done.
Anyways, I watched a Hickok 45 video earlier this morning, and he did a review on a lever action, a Chiappa 1887 lever action shotgun. I got so excited for it, and I looked it up, $1,200.
Woo!
Yeah, so that's a far fetch. I would like to own one of those. Let's see. There was another shotgun I had in mind. Shit. Oh yeah, a slug gun. A slug gun. Enough said about that.
Yeah.
A rifle, lever action, obviously. I'm leaning towards a 45-70, but that could be overkill.
You can get them in pistol too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I may just honestly go for 30-30. Ammo is cheap. It's plentiful and it will get the job done. Because I will like to use it primarily for deer season. And I've always preferred a lever action rifle. Bolt action doesn't really appeal to me that much. I don't know why. You know, I've got my Mosin. You know, I like it. But I don't know. Bolt action doesn't really appeal to me that much. I guess I just haven't really found one that screams at. A pistol, I do want a Colt 1911. Not necessarily Colt. I say that because that phrase goes together, that name goes together. But just any 1911, I want one.
Get a Broscussions.
I could, but how much are they?
Honestly, well, about $1,200, but it's a pistol. It keeps its value.
I know that, but
Yeah. But or you could get like a, say a SIG. Well,
SIGs are not
SIG.
as expensive.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Mom bought.
They were
them.
They were $700 at the gun show.
Mom shit. Mom paid. Well, she got subcompact.
Yeah.
And it had something in it, like less recoil and shit. She got 45 in it. $1,100.
A SIG. She's got one.
Yeah, she's
Cool.
got. It's got like a 2-inch barrel. I think. Yeah, she wants it for conceal. I mean, it's got not sights and all. Comes with 2 extra clips and stuff.
So your mom's got a concealed carry?
No, She went to them sheriff's department and got them papers.
Oh,
You apply for papers, and if they give it to you, you buy a pistol.
yeah, pistol partner.
Yeah, pistol permit. You can buy 12 of them at one time.
Yeah, at some point I want 1911. If I were to go for a revolver,
Mm-hmm.
the only revolver that I can really think of wanting to own besides the big boys, Colt single action Army.
Yeah.
I've always liked those.
I like older stuff.
Yeah. Or the Smith & Wesson Government. I think it'd be cool for concealed carry. Possible.
What's the Tommy gun?
I like the Ruger
Tommy
P95.
Huh?
The Ruger P95.
Well, like I told you before, the reviews on it. Springfield XD. What do you want it for? Play around? Or feature on the fence, feature concealed carry,
Basically feature everything.
all around. Well, I would suggest High Point,
Mm-hmm.
but like I got the High Point 45, great gun. Anyways,
I only got to shoot it
yeah.
and then Josh's bad luck.
Yeah.
What happened?
It kept having a failure to feed. Whenever he can. Me and him shot 2 clips apiece, and it was going fine. Josh comes along and it kept failing to feed.
Yeah, it perfect. Nothing happened whatsoever. I shot it. I even shot it sideways, which is cool.
Yeah, we see why they do it now.
No recoil. You just and then drop off. Good mode.
Yeah.
It's probably like what?
It just kept screwing up. Which the only bullet I've ever had a problem with is the ferrule aluminum casings.
Yeah.
Those mess up a good bit in the High Point I was using the Federal Champions, which is the normal brass. They
Yeah.
worked fine. I've played around with it so much and I ain't done nothing. Josh walks up and like, damn.
That was your reaction.
Yeah. It did it multiple times and then switched to the other clip and only did it for the first bullet. Took that bullet out, ran the rest of the clip fine. I put that bullet I took out into a clip, loaded it, did fine. So, Josh is bad.
Unless we're shooting Steve.
Yeah. My God, he kills it fast. But, which, by the way, one day, Dylan, you was about to bring your cold bowl to my house so I can shoot that sandwich.
Oh, monkey nuts.
Yeah. Let's do it today. Let's do it. Come on.
Right now. Right now.
Come on.
Right now.
Come on.
Let's stand up.
Come on. You know, go to your house whenever you're taking me home, shoot in the yard for a minute, and then go. Come on. Come on. I got bullets in my house. You don't have to use your house. Come on.
Hold on. You said go to my house, shoot it in the yard.
No, go to your house, bring it to my house. Boom. Let me shoot a clip through it. Let me, like, jizz all over the place, and I'll let you leave.
Excited selfie.
Come on. Come on. Wait, first, can we go?
Depends on what time we leave here.
Let's fucking go now. Oh my God.
Profile picture coming.
Alright. Yeah,
Final.
that is a potential thing we could do later.
Or
I
we
got
can go to my house and do it.
That is another one. Do you have enough 45 volt?
I got clips.
Just a clip?
No, I got more, but they're at my mom's and my gun's at my dad's because I took it over and let him shoot it.
That's your mammy.
We can shoot your dad's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Cooliosis.
Alright. That is an option.
I'm totally riding with.
I'm taking you home.
I figured. Continue. Continue.
Alright, well, let's see what else to cover with hunting and guns and all kinds of crap. Is that about it?
Yeah. Well.
Is that about it, Mom?
So,
Alright, well,
bone activated.
an update for the future of Broscussions. We discussed earlier doing more reviews, more hands-on reviews. So if we do some gun reviews outside, you know, show it off and everything.
Already filming for those, by the way.
Yes. And some video game reviews as they come out. You know, the popular ones, not the shooting ones.
Back up.
They're the ones everybody's going to want to play. Reviews on what the hell, okay? Reviews on what the hell ever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we do plan on being, like I said, more hands-on with some future episodes. We're going to have some hunting coming in where show off us either sucking or dominating at hunting. Some fishing whenever Catfish Country opens. We're going to do an episode there.
Or a few episodes.
Or a few, you know, we might just live in there. No,
That'd be cool.
I've already got my tent pitch there.
We got a extra tent up there.
We could be next door neighbors.
I got a 2-room tent.
There we go.
Alright, you two can share it,
You
and I
probably
can have my
could
own
share.
domain.
Doubt it.
He's not coming. Anyways.
I'll bond with Crawley.
Huh?
I'll bond with Crawley. But we gotta have the 2-room tent, so I don't have to sleep in the same bed.
Okay.
Oh, it is one big ass tent with like a tarp down
Yeah,
there.
but I'm not gonna sleep in the same bed with anybody.
Yeah, but you sleep with your dad.
That sounded hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot.
Alright,
Sorry.
but yeah.
Justin
So-
Bieber slept with his dad.
Really?
Slept with his dad.
Like, hold
I hear slept with his dad. Straight up slept. Slept. Like,
on. When did
Slept.
this happen?
I don't know. It was on Twitter.
He posted
Like,
it?
I don't think he posted it. I heard that he slept with his dad.
Was he the one going at it, or was his dad going at it? I imagine his dad went at it.
I don't know. He does look like a girl.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, sorry to drop the bomb.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. Whoa. Okay. So, as I was saying, gonna go.
Sorry.
we're gonna have some active episodes where we're out in the field and
Kicking game.
yeah, and so that's something for you guys to look forward to in the future. And with that, we approve every review that we've covered.
It's been Broscussion approved.
Yeah, bro, approved. And as always, have a good one.
Toodaloo.
Join the NRA.